Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and what if I told you that you could get not only one Citi Custom Cash Card, but actually two Citi Custom Cash Cards on the same Citi account in order to earn more of those sweet 5% custom cash card categories for your credit card reward strategy. In this video, I'm going to be showing you step by step exactly how to get two Citi Custom Cash Cards and the overall process that you can earn the most rewards on your Citi account and keep your account in good standing as well. Now, of course, if you're not already familiar with the Citi Custom Cash Card, essentially it allows you to get up to 5% per billing cycle on your highest spend category automatically. This could be something like restaurants, gas stations, grocery stores, entertainment, select travel. So there's a wide variety of different types of categories. You can use your Citi Custom Cash Card in order to earn that 5% rewards rate, and that would be up to $500 in spend per billing cycle, which essentially would be about per month roughly, but it is per billing cycle, and you can do this on those two cards. Now, the order and way to go about doing this is first you want to get a Citi Custom Cash Card. First, you need at least one, and then what I would recommend doing, get the sign-up bonus, right? If it's available at the time you're watching today's video, go ahead and get that sign-up bonus and have your Citi account with the Citi Custom Cash Card for at least a few months, right? Get that initial sign-up bonus, give yourself some grace and some time to earn that and get in good standing with that first account. Establish a little bit of a billing cycle, some periods, maybe 3-4 months or so, once you've gotten those rewards. Then next, what you can do is go and apply for the Citi Double Cash Card. Now, the Citi Double Cash Card tends to also have a sign-up bonus. That's why I say to spread them out a little bit, just so you can hit that minimum spend threshold on the Citi Double Cash Card. Now, I would recommend before you go ahead and get the second Citi Custom Cash Card, which the way you go about doing this is through a product change. I'll get into the specifics in just a moment, but essentially what you want to do is make sure you also go through the full process of earning that sign-up bonus on the Double Cash Card. And hey, you know, a Citi Custom Cash and a Double Cash is pretty good, right? The Double Cash gets you that 2%, but if you do want that 5%, maybe you already have another 2% card, such as like the Wells Fargo Active Cash, you don't necessarily need a Citi Double Cash, right? So you could go for those two custom cashes, which is the scenario in which I am in and is why I went about doing it. But what I would recommend, and a lot of people on Reddit also say, is that give it at least a few months on your Citi Double Cash Card, right? Give it time to at least earn the sign-up bonus and have those rewards deposited in your account first before going through the steps I'm about to outline for doing an actual product change, which is essentially how you get two Citi Custom Cash Cards is you product change your Double Cash Card into another Citi Custom Cash Card, which you are able to do after a period of time. I would wait at least until you get the sign-up bonus, a few billing cycles. For me personally, I waited almost a year. It could be a lot less time period for you. I think for me, actually, it was maybe about 9 months, maybe 8 months, something like that. But you could probably do it in as little as 3 months. I know some Reddit users say to wait at least 3 to 4 months. So it does depend. Your mileage may vary depending on your situation, your credit as well. But I can't imagine that this would affect that too much in terms of this overall process, because it is a pretty lengthy process to go through doing this. But it can, again, net you at the end of the day that $25 per billing cycle in rewards for each of those spend categories if you do spend up to that $500. Now, in order to actually go through the product change setup, what you have to do, and what I would recommend doing, is just go to the chat function once you're ready in the bottom right-hand corner of your Citi account, and then you can chat with the customer care person. Now, depending on who you get, they may be more friendly or more easy to do this. The person that I had was super easy and chill about it. They were like, oh, you want to do this? Just confirming. They walk you through the process step by step. You can honestly even just copy what I'm showing on screen here if you just want to use the same exact phrasing or wording that I used. And essentially, you request the product change, and then you will product change over from that Citi Double Cash Card. Now, the card number will stay the same. You will receive that second Citi Custom Cash Card in the mail. They will mail it to you so that you have two Citi Custom Cash Cards. Now, I get once you go through that process, it does take a few days. You do have to then activate the new card even though it is under the same number, but then you're ready to start earning on that extra bonus category. So the benefit of this setup is you're able to maximize and get 2 different 5% bonus categories that you could change, each billing cycle effectively if you want to, and it just overall expands your rewards portfolio within your credit card strategy. Now, one thing to keep in mind, of course, it can be maybe a little bit confusing by having 2 Citi Custom Cash Cards with the same exact coloring and labeling. So what I would recommend doing for some people is maybe get some sort of sticker or label maker to mark like, hey, this is card 1, card 2, or what I'm personally going to be doing is just putting a little sticker in the corner. You can find these something like on Amazon. I'll put them up on screen here, and that can help you identify the 2 different cards. If you forget maybe the card number and maybe you just want to put the category that you plan on spending every single month in the top right corner, you could easily do that, and then it helps you keep track so you don't mix them up. Again, you can easily see what purchases go on which card in the Citi app or on the Citi mobile app or on the Citi website, but I would recommend at least having that there so that when you go to use them in person, you don't get them confused because they essentially do look identical. So that can be a little bit of confusion, of course, but that's an easy way to do it, is just put some sort of label on it, and that will help you in the long run. So that's pretty much how you get 2 of the Citi Custom Cash Cards. Again, it really can be a great way to expand your overall cashback portfolio, and you could even do this on more cards, right? I've only done it from the Citi Custom Cash, getting the base level card, right? Getting my first one, and then product changing from the double cash to a second Citi Custom Cash. You could ultimately also go for the Citi Simplicity card or some other Rewards Plus card. The Citi Rewards Plus, I believe, is a card, and you can also product change from that. I've seen some people on Reddit say they've gotten up to 3 or 4 Citi Custom Cash Cards. Personally, I don't really need that many, so I probably won't be going further than the 2, but it is something worth mentioning. You could go through the same exact process, just with adding another Citi card and then product changing over to another custom cash. Will this last forever, this strategy or method? Maybe, because ultimately Citi still, they are still a profitable company at the end of the day. So just depending on what your situation is, of course, be responsible with your credit card use. I always want to stress that. Make sure you pay things in full and on time, but this can be a good way just to earn extra rewards with your custom cash card. I will also say a caveat though, that you don't get a second sign-up bonus with that product change. It is just a product change from the double cash to a second custom cash. So just bear that in mind. You don't actually get a second sign-up bonus. I know they probably outlined that as well in the chat on Citi. You could also opt to call them as well, but I figured the chat is probably just the easiest way for most people. Pretty time efficient. You can just chat and request that second Citi Custom Cash Card. So guys, I hope you found this tutorial and video helpful on how to get 2 of the Citi Custom Cash Cards. Again, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brendan here, and what if I told you that you could get up to a 2